This suburban villa was built with all the classic elements of an Italian design, but the new owners wanted to turn it into a modern family home while still retaining its classical charm. With 5 months to plan and carry out the renovation, Kim H had a testing project on his hands, the kind he likes.
Kim, this looks lovely immediately from the entrance, and I'm an old hat now at Kim Hutton Spaces. You always manage to create this great flowing space.
Thank you, Max. It was such a fun project. When you see the actual transformation from what it was. You used to walk in here and it was beautiful volumes, but there were brick ceilings, stuccos on the wall. This was a big gap under the stairs. It was dark and uninviting.
And now you've managed to create something that seems like it's wide and open. You've taken advantage of that double volume, and you have rooms like this, a conservatory.
Absolutely, and much as a matter of interest, this was a horrible backyard with the drains and off to staff rooms or spare rooms. So we thought, hey, let's put a conservatory off the kitchen. And the family absolutely loved that space. To an extent similar to here, it was just under the stairs. And the owner absolutely loves his wines, and I think it dreamt of having a beautiful wine cellar. And so we converted this to a stunning wine cellar.
Every problem was an opportunity.
Over here, this was also, it still is quite a dark area, but we painted the whole stairway white, the front of the stairs are white, and left the original rocks on either side. So we kept a little bit of the original ethos, but hopefully made a radical change to the home's livability.
And there's something beautifully irregular about the staircase too.
Absolutely. I'm also regular.
And now we walk straight through the passage and into this flowing space from the dining room into the living room, into the kitchen through there.
This is my favorite space in the whole house. I love the colonnade, I love the focus of the artwork at the end of the passage, but it also endorsed this whole freshness and white. So whilst they were originally oppressively pink, I added more pillars on the one side and painted them crisp white. And again, the ceiling crisp white to, again, just exacerbate that freshness.
And from the looks of it, a wonderful place to entertain.
Mark's big entertainers, family entertainers, where it'll probably be a couple of families at once. And that's why our clients, from the get-go, just said we want an absolutely enormous dining area and over to this incredible lounge.
Well, let's have a look at the heart of the home, the family room.
It is an amazing family space, and there's a huge family. And a big part of what we did in our whitening and our opening up was we added that extension, which was useless, as a dark covered veranda. And in the design and the furniture and the concept, I didn't want to lose the fact that there was actually a veranda area there.
And I love this warmth of a wooden chimney that you have attached to this fireplace.
For us, it was quite easy to make it fit into our whole new freshness look. That was literally coats of paint. We cladded the wood on the top to make it feel a little bit less Italian and probably a little bit more South African and contemporary.
And of course, being a man who's all about attention to detail, we're in the family room. You have this beautiful family tree, and I know this was your idea.
For this family, being so close, I got hold of the kids behind mom and dad's back, and I said to them, please, probably 2 months before handover, please start working on your absolute family tree.
Wow.
And you can sit here and work out how you actually came into being part of this family. So a lot of fun.
And a great relaxation area outside for the family to enjoy even more.
Just an extension of the fact that they are big entertainers. And as I said a little bit earlier, we didn't have a veranda here, which we incorporated into the home. So what we did was we created an amazing space outside where they could entertain a lot of people with their kids, etc. And at times I've been here and there are 5 families enjoying a day, but we've got the space to accommodate everybody so comfortably.
Long sections of frameless glass doors on the pool side draw the sun in to illuminate the depth of space inside. The simple, compact garden offers grass underfoot without too much clutter, and the stonework grounds the design.
You've also got a beautiful nook in the house, which acts as an area of solitude where the family can just go away and be by themselves.
Absolutely, and quietly work there as well. We created, this is Errol who works with me. He's my right-hand man, head of my creative team. He had some amazing ideas regarding the stay space. Tell him about it, Jort.
Basically, this originally was an old gentleman's study, wood clad all the way to the ceiling. And the family wanted a space where as a family they could sit and do homework, watch TV, play games, and just be together without it being the more formal entertainment lounge. So we ripped out all the cladding, painted the ceilings, which were terrible green color white, and installed some beautiful shelves, because the book collection that this family's got is out of this world.
The book collection is something astounding. Colette said to us, we've got a lot of books, so we catered for a lot of books. Believe me, it was way more than we could ever have imagined.
This is also one of the spaces where we managed to reuse most of the existing furniture. By reupholstering and bringing in some striking fabrics, we gave new life to stuff they've had for years, just so it still feels like home.
The owners initially approached Kim to work his magic with a view to selling the house. But as this transformation took shape, they and their 4 children were so taken in by the results that they decided not to sell, and instead they moved in.
And what a space for the king and queen.
Wow. This is like a little mini apartment. It's incredible.
Well, actually, it is about 65 square meters, so you're not too far from the truth. When we came up here, it was actually a split-up room with different level floors, kitchenette counters, separate spaces, and cupboards in front of the bathroom, which was actually closed off to the room. So we ended up knocking all of that out, leveling out the floor, opening up the bathroom, putting a new dressing room, and just creating this massive open white space. It was very important for us to keep the ceilings, because it's part of the charm of this house, but it all just linked together very nicely.
Just you've got such a lovely feeling of space, and it follows through what we've done in the rest of the home. Is this crisp, white, airy, beautiful big windows. And to me, we have always said, I create a main bedroom for the king and the queen. I want everything about a main bedroom, obviously within the brief and the likes and the dislikes of the client. I want them to feel absolute luxury.
I feel bad even wearing my shoes in here. I feel like we should be in our socks or barefoot. There's also a great living space here of just being able to sit and relax away from the bedroom.
Yeah, basically one of the main features for this sitting area, which they wanted in their bedroom, is the wallpaper, which Marius chose. He was very insistent. He didn't give a lot of input on the rest of the house, but the one thing he was adamant on is getting this wallpaper, because he absolutely fell in love with it when he saw it.
And then they sort of bantered at the odd meeting, no, you're not having it here. Then, believe me, Colette found a couple of things she could bargain with, so they both got a couple of extra things out of that banter.
And I'm guessing one of the things that Colette bargained with was this walk-in closet here?
I think that was a very big part of it, whereas originally it was quite closed off. And we literally recreated this whole bathroom because it was in the middle of the room. And then we linked the dressing room.
Well, Kim, once again, an incredible flow, and you can just imagine getting out of that shower to come and dress down here, walking barefoot on this carpet and just loving the fact that it's your room. And I've heard so much about these owners, so let's go meet Colette.
100%, what a pleasure.
Kim wanted to surprise the Della Rays with an unexpected earlier handover. With 2 of the couple's children out of town, he arranged for them to get to Joburg a week earlier than the expected delivery date, requested a last meeting with their parents, and sprung his surprise.
Colette, this is absolutely wonderful, and you've only just started settling into this place.
We are, and it's been such a radical transformation. It's been cathartic, it's been emotional, it's been soulful, it's really very special.
What was that special moment for you, that realization that your dream home had finally come together?
The big reveal, we had the family here, and it was kind of like an open sesame, and all the space, the light. It was really very special, very, very touching, and couldn't believe it was ours.
Well, I know that they're right here, so I don't need you to be biased. We need honesty. So did they nail the brief?
They're smiling at me, but they know they did. They were spectacular. So they were really spot on in terms of assessing the family, in terms of giving us more than what we asked for, and really a very, very special treat for us.
Kim, Erhard, absolutely fantastic as always. You've managed to do a 360-degree renovation from something that was nothing. You have a happy owner, and of course, another nailed brief by yourself and your team. And to that, bravo.
Bravo, Mama.
With one of the family finished varsity, the others studying and at school, there are many big birthdays and graduations still to be celebrated here. And the story of this house has only begun.